Yes, today we will be looking at analysis of variance called ANOVA, ANOVA, analysis of variance. And what this is about is the use of the means and the sums of squares and so on. So we're going to start by taking a look at the sums of squares treatment, SST. So we have our SST called the sums of squares treatment or total treatment, or sometimes it's a total, okay? Okay, so to do our sums of squares, treatment and total, or total as we call it, we're going to take a look at a set of data. Yes, we're going to take a look at a set of data, and this thing is not behaving too well. You see that? That's crap. Okay. Yeah. I'm recording, right? So everything you say, you're gonna be hearing it right back on the lesson. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So we are going to be taking a look at this. Suppose we have three groups of things: A, B, and C. And in each group we have data for, say, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 7. Suppose this is the data we have in these groups, and we want to do our sum of squares treatment. We have to first of all get what we call the grand total in order to get our grand mean. So we know our grand total would mean that we're going to use the summation symbol of all of these items. So we're going to use each of these items to make up our grand total to determine our grand mean. So we have 9 items. We have 9 items. So it would mean then we're going to sum I elements and divide by the number of elements, divide by 9. So in this case, what we're going to do is for our grand mean, which we'll denote as this, is equal to 1 plus 3 plus 4 4 plus 2. Why does this thing keep on dragging? Plus 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7. And so we will be able to add them: 1 and 3, 4 and 4, 8 and 2, 10, and 16, 21, 30, 21, 25, 35. And we're dividing by 9. So let's make one of them something to be a little nicer. Let's make this 2. So we get 36. So 2 and 3, 5, 9, 9 and 2, 11, and 6, 17, and 5, 22, and 10, 32, and 4, 36. So this gives us a sum of 36. And then we divide by 9. Can you still see? No? Okay. And then we divide by 9. So our double bar x, which is our grand mean, is equal to 36 divided by 9 is equal to 4. So double bar x is our grand mean. Now, what we want to do as we are talking about our sums of squares is we want to get the square, the difference between each element here and the square. So we're going to get the difference between the sum of the squares here and from our total here. So double bar x. So we're going to take from our columns A, B, and C, and we're going to be using them. You can't see. Come a little closer now, love, because the screen surface on this. When I get my Pro, it will be much better. But for now, this is all the screen surface I got. Right? So come a little closer, please. Assist me. Okay. So what I need now is I'm gonna get the SST sum of square total is equal to 2 take 4 squared plus 3, so we go to the 3 take 4 squared plus 4 take 4 squared plus 2. Now we go to the next column. Here we have 2 take 4 squared plus, now it will be 6 take 4 squared plus 5 take 4 squared. Then we go to the next column, it's column C, plus 4 take 4 squared plus 3 take 4 squared plus 7 take 4 squared. Alright, so that's what we are going to be coming together with. The grand mean. The double x is the grand mean. The grand mean, okay? So that gives us now the 4 here is a grand mean. So if you will look, you will see each item has take 4. That is a grand mean. So you get the grand mean from getting the mean of all of these data items. So each of these data items added together divided by the total number of data items gives us the grand mean. So double bar x is called the grand mean, and we'll see why we use that notation in a little while. So now back to what we're doing here. So we are going to be adding so it will be 2 squared. Let me just pause this 1 minute. I'm recording. Come. Yes. So now we're going to take all of these. So 2 take 4 is minus 4, but minus 2 rather squared is going to become plus 4. Okay. So because it is squared, everything that we have is going to be positive. So we're going to end up with minus 2 squared plus minus 1 squared plus 0 squared plus minus 2 squared plus, now 6 take 4 is 2 squared plus 5 take 4 is 1 squared plus 4 take 4 is 0 squared plus 3 take 4 is minus 1 squared plus 7 take 4 is 3 squared. And so once we square it, we're going to get positive values, because minus times minus gives a plus. Minus times or minus divided by minus gives a plus. So we're going to get 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9. So add them all up and we get 4 and 1 is 5, and 8 and 1, 9. So 9 and 5 is 14, 15 and 9 is 24. So the sum of square total is 24, and that's the first part of the problem. SST, the sum of squares total. So to recap, we start off looking for the sum of squares total, and here we see that we are given 3 sets of data set A, B and C, and each set has 3 items in it. So 3 items in each set. So A has 2, 3 and 4, B has 2, 6 and 5, C has 4, 3 and 7. Now, in order to find the sum of squares treatment, or the total, we do the sum of squares total here. What we're looking for is the difference between the grand mean and each data item. So the first one then is going to be the 2 from the first column from the grand mean. How do we get the grand mean? The grand mean is gotten by adding all the data items and dividing by the number of data items. So that's the sum. So the sum of all the data items in this case would have been 2 plus 3 plus 4, all under A, then 2 plus 6 plus 5, all under B, and then plus 4 plus 3 plus 7, all under C, giving a total of 36. And then we have 9 data items, so our grand mean, the double bar X, is 36 divided by 9, gives us 4. It doesn't always have to be a nice whole integer like that, but in this case that's what it is. And then now we move on to determine the values between the squares of each item and the grand mean. So here we would have 2 take 4 all squared, plus 3 take 4 all squared, plus 4 take 4 all squared, plus 2 take 4 all squared, plus 6 take 4 squared, plus 5 take 4 squared, plus 4 take 4 squared, plus 3 take 4 squared, plus 7 take 4 squared. And because each item is squared, whether it is a minus or a plus, it ends up being a plus, because a square of a minus amount is going to result in a positive amount. So we end up then getting minus 2 squared plus minus 1 squared plus 0 squared plus minus 2 squared plus 2 squared plus 1 squared plus 0 squared plus minus 1 squared plus 3 squared, and so we end up with 4 and 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9. So we have 4 and 1 is 5, and 4 9, and 4 13, and 1 14, and 1 15, and 9 is 24. So our sum of square total is 19. Is 24. Sum ST is 24, and that's our first one. Alright, so I'm going to pause this and I'm going to let you do one for yourself.